Welcome to the Insurance Law Podcast Series. This podcast will address Pennsylvania auto insurance issues by James J. Franklin, attorney at law. Mr. Franklin is a member of the litigation, personal injury, and insurance groups at McNees.
Although Pennsylvania requires that everyone has automobile insurance coverage, not everyone understands what coverage they actually have. What coverage don't they have? What do the terms mean? And this is not surprising. Insurance policies are complex documents. They are dense and they are very difficult to understand. But it's critical that you know what coverage you actually have. Now, Pennsylvania requires that everyone has certain types of automobile insurance coverage, and they require that you have minimum levels of coverage. So one type of coverage you have to have are first-party medical benefits. Now, some people will refer to them by different names. Some states refer to that coverage by different names, but we're going to call it first-party medical benefits coverage. You have to have it, so what does it do? Let's say you're in an accident, and you have injuries from that accident, and you incur medical expenses. Your first-party medical benefits coverage will apply more or less automatically and will pay your medical bills up to the limits of your policy. Okay, in Pennsylvania, you have to have at least $5,000 of medical benefits coverage. Now, there are many reasons why you should consider having more. Let's say you have the state minimum. If you're in an accident, the first $5,000 of your medical bills from that accident will be covered by your auto policy. What happens if you have more than $5,000 in medical bills? Your health insurance will then kick in to cover anything over your limit. Here in our example, $5,000. Now, often the question I get is, well, if health insurance and medical benefits cover the same thing, why do I need both? And why on earth would I consider buying more medical benefits coverage if I already have health insurance? Well, there are many reasons why medical benefits coverage is important and why you should consider having more than the state minimum, but let me give you three things to consider. I call it the what, the who, and the when. Okay, first, what? Your medical benefits coverage may be more expansive than your health insurance coverage. What do I mean? Depending on the coverage you select, your medical benefits can cover more than just medical bills. It can cover reimbursement for lost wages, for funeral expenses. It can cover medical procedures that may not be covered by your health insurance policy, such as dental treatments. So, although health insurance and medical benefits cover similar things, it's not necessarily identical. Second, who? Your health insurance is going to cover anyone under your health insurance policy. Your medical benefits will cover yourself, anyone under your auto policy, but also any passenger in your vehicle at the time of the accident. Why is this important? Well, you may not know the health insurance situation of everyone in your car. Perhaps a passenger in your car doesn't have any health insurance. Perhaps the health insurance isn't that great. So they may be relying upon your medical benefits coverage more than you or even they realize. So the what and the who are identical, but not the same. Third, when? Your medical benefits is going to apply more or less automatically if you're in a car accident. It applies regardless of fault. Doesn't matter if you caused the accident, someone else caused the accident. Your health insurance, though, you may need to satisfy a significant deductible before that actually starts kicking in. For example, many people now have a high deductible plan. Under that plan, you may have to pay thousands of dollars before your health benefits really start kicking in. So for these reasons, although the two are similar, medical benefits coverage, health insurance coverage are not identical. It's important that you understand the difference and that you just become educated about your policy, know what coverage you have, what limit you have, and make sure that you and your loved ones are adequately protected. The litigation, personal injury group, and insurance groups at McNees Wallace Nurick regularly monitor for legislative and regulatory updates affecting the transportation industry. If you want more information on this topic, please contact me using the information on the screen. Thank you.